everything. It's 42. The answer is 42. That's your fucking answer. So, and Fight the Flat Earth, I dare you to fucking tell me that I'm wrong. So, with that, we have a shit ton of rain and wind up this way, Daytona area. Also, it's been keeping my chainsaw busy. If you have a triangle of sides 1, 1, and 1, how many sides does it have? Ah, damn it. Fucking tough questions this morning. Okay, there's a couple options. There's either 13, 33, 420, 69. Choices. 666 is also another option. You know what? It's 42. The answer is 42. And motherfucker, I dare you to tell me that I'm wrong. It's 42. It's 42. The answer is always 42. So you know what? 42. So let's see. Yes, it's 42. Question for Reds. It's a zombie apocalypse, and you can only save one of the following people. Who do you save? Sean Hufford, Fight the Flat Earth, or Team Skeptic? I don't want any of them. I mean, listen. We all know who I would actually save, and it's Chess. I'm sorry. She's just awesome and stuff. So yes, I would definitely save Chess. Sorry, Sean. Sorry, Flight to Flat Earth and Team Skeptic, but yeah, just not feeling it for you guys. So if it was a choice, you guys would be fed to the zombies. I'm sorry. Just it is what it is. So yeah. You're too slow, you're zombie food. Save Jism. Why? I need something to pet and feed. At Red's Rhetoric, what's the best non-firearm to carry during the zombie apocalypse? Non-firearm? An axe. I'm gonna go with an axe, a double-sided axe, and it needs to be stamped with a logo that's like Thor related, something to do with like Vikings and shit. It increases its power by 5 times. That's what I've been told. So an axe. I'm gonna go with an axe or a katana. I think having not just one katana though, but 2 katanas, because 2 katanas are better than 1. And plus, if you have a friend there, you get to pass one off to them, and then you can both hack at them motherfuckers. All right, so let's see. A lightsaber, of course. At Red's Rhetoric, what would you do apart from committing suicide if there was new evidence that supported the Earth being flat? No question. Apart from committing suicide. What would I do? Well, there's a process. One, I would bleach my eyes with Clorox. I would go get myself checked into an asylum. I would seek, maybe some counseling or therapy to make sure that I'm not going absolutely fucking insane. Like, this is actually a thing, right? My brains, it's not like fucking with me or anything like that, right? And the doctor goes, no, you have a clean bill of health. You're actually flat, whatever. Then at that point, I would walk to like a cliff edge and just stare blankly out into the open and contemplate all of my life choices up until that point in time. Probably go get really fucking high, drink a shit ton of alcohol, maybe have a one night stand with some girl that I meet on the bus, and then at that point be like, yeah, that happened, and then go right back to being an asshole on the internet. So yeah. Okay, I just emailed you and Red Pill Philosophy to let him know you will debate him without a moderator, so you can check it out after this stream. Let's see if he finds another excuse. Don't know. Let's see. I would very much like to debate red pill philosophy. Let's see. What would you rather drive, a Chevy Spark or an Opel Carl? They named the car a Carl. What would I rather drive? Or an Opel Carl? Well, looking at the Opel Carl, one, it's an Opel. Two, it's just a rebadged Chevy Spark. Yeah, I'll still take my Spark because it has the Chevrolet logo on it. Get bent. All right. Anyway, moving on. Moving on, indeed. Let's see. For the love of the imaginary Sky Daddy, I was about to go to sleep, Reds. I'm sorry. It's not. In all fairness, it's 9:35 where I am. So I'm usually a dick when it comes to time. You know what? I'm always pissing off somebody. If I go live in the morning, it's I get my shit kicked in. If I go live in the evening, I get my shit kicked in. I guess what I have to do is wait until after lunch. So let's see. So, but yes, thank you very much for the $100 feature pick. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I apologize, but please, you can go to sleep. I'm going to re-upload this on the Redshift later for those of you who want to watch this for some god-awful reason. Okay, so let's see. Upon seeing at Red's Rhetoric's face, the zombies would think he was one of them, thus giving him immunity. The Flurfs are also safe due to the lack of a functional / edible brain. You're fucked, Red. Aussie Globehead for $200 Australian. Jesus fucking Christ, guys. Showbot wants to fly to the moon. Oh God. I would very much not like to go to the moon. I heard it's kind of boring, and there isn't a McDonald's in sight, and that's bullshit. I will go to the moon once they install a Mickey D's. I want my Big Mac, god damn it. So, at Red's Right, can we do some random debunking? Sure, we can. Let me answer some first questions or some more questions, and then I'll go ahead and get you a link, and I'll retitle this later. At Red's Rhetoric doesn't need a weapon. His face already is one. One thing that can kill Chuck Norris is his face. I mean, it takes a lot to kill Chuck Norris's face. And also, I would like to redo one of my previous questions. I would actually save 2 people if I could. And the person I would also save is Sweet Heathen, because why the fuck wouldn't you? So, yes. They recently found human feces in McDonald's food. See the BBC report. Let me make a phone call real quick.
What do you want?
Yes. Listen, by the way, we're live on air, just so you know, but I'm going to take this off air. I just got told on the internet that they recently found human feces in McDonald's food. So with that being known, I'm going to stop at McDonald's. Do you want anything? Because I'm going to get a Big Mac, large fry, large Coke, maybe something after they start serving, lunch instead of breakfast, because fuck eggs and bacon and shit like that.
Eggs and bacon bacon can be fast food, but not the eggs.
Yeah. So
you know what? Double quarter pounder with bacon.
Double quarter pounder with bacon. You know what? You got it. I'll be over there in the next few months. Okay.
All right.
All right. Peace out. Bye-bye. All right. So anyway, now that we got that established, so yeah, wow, I'm an afterthought. Yay, going to be one hell of a threesome. Damn straight, Sweet Heathen. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so let's see. Question for Red. If you had a choice of one of these two options, which would you do? Heating Mars' molten core, making it more livable, or removing 95% of the methane carbon dioxide from our atmosphere. Anything that we can do with Mars sounds badass. So you know what? I choose Mars all the time, just because it sounds more badass. Just anything that we can do to Mars, more badassery in that direction, please. At Red's Rhetoric, in Australia, you can buy breakfast or lunch menu at any time of the day. Mic drop. You lucky fucks. I have to wait till after 11. That's bullshit. I have another hour and 20 minutes I have to wait before I can buy lunch. Okay. Titus Frost says, have fun eating human feces, dude. Let me make a phone call real quick.
What?
Hey, I just got told online that they're putting human feces on like McDonald's food, and then I was also sent a link that said that they're putting feces on McDonald's food. So with that being said, I'm going to be heading to McDonald's. I was wondering, do you want like a quarter pounder with cheese? Do you want like, you know, a Big Mac? Would you prefer like a double cheeseburger? I mean, and also, would you like fries with that?
Well, I'll have the fries. All of the burgers can go to you because you can eat shit for saving 2 chicks instead of me.
I mean, could you blame me though?
Do what?
Could you blame me though?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, I could. I don't want to die, bitch.
Oh, okay. So basically,
I want to be around the ugly face that can actually kill zombies at a distance.
Okay, so basically, so you want a double quarter pounder with cheese is what I'm getting at, right?
No, all the feces belong to you.
I see. Okay, so you just want fries.
Yeah, just the fries.
Just the fries. Okay. Just calling to make sure. Okay, so peace out.
Later.
Okay, so now that we've established that, anyway, moving on. At Res Reddick, who is your favorite flat earther you would keep as a pet? Nathan Thompson, Nathan Oakley, Mark Sargent, Quantum Eraser, or Jeranism, assuming they are all house trained. Definitely Jeranism. Jeranism seems like the type of flurf that you can definitely pet and feed and will, you know, be very good at doing tricks like playing dead or rolling over. You know, the type of tricks that don't require a lot of mental power. So, with that, Burger King has chicken fries. This is good. This is true. I like this. I like chicken fries. All right, so let's see. At Red's Rhetoric, what is your favorite Zeppelin song? The answer is all of them, obviously. For 50 dick dollars, here's a few DDK. Use it for a other purple rocket and slap some flurfs. Thank you so much. Of course, there's only one flurf I would ever slap with a purple rocket, and that's Anthony Liley. So let's see. Ray, can you actually get a facial transplant? Just check. McD's are serving it as sauce or as a promotional. Fecal transplant. Yes. Fecal transplant. Love it. Would definitely go for it. At Red's Rhetoric, you are in the desert, and for some reason, your eyes have been gouged out. Which flat earther would you like to have by your side to navigate you out of the desert using a compass? Fuck. Oh, I'm so fucked. I am so fucked in that case. I am absolutely so fucked. Because in order to be a flat earther, you have to be so idiotic when it comes to, you know, navigation, because navigating would mean to have some understanding on how the world fucking operates. So yeah, I would be totally fucked no matter who I chose. Ah, god damn it. What is the least dumb flat earther that I know? Fuck. That's actually a tough question. Okay, give me a moment here. Okay. Okay. Fuck. Yeah, they're all equally bad. That's the fucking problem. It it's okay. Um um I guess the only flat earther that I would take with me if I were in the desert would be Jeranism. Not because the dude would actually get me out of the desert or navigate me out of the desert, because let's face it, no matter which flat earth I choose, I'm quite equally fucked no matter who I choose. The only reason I would take Jeranism with me is because, you know, I'll need something to pet and tell to roll over just to keep me entertained while I slowly wait for the sweet release of death. Okay, anyway. Um okay, could you give us an update on the Blender stream? Oh, the blender? Yeah, the blender's working just fine. Okay, so let's do that. At Reds Reddick, would you have fucking turned over for dinner dressed as a ladyboy? The answer is no. You can use the compass with being able to see. Yeah, so I've been told. So let's see. Mark Sargent is the least dumb because he's just a liar doing the shit for money, and he made the most cash of the flat Earth morons. I don't know how much cash he made, but I guess. So at Resurrect, how do you think your modern day debate went? Eh, I guess the court of public opinion will answer that question for me. I don't know. I think I did good. Answered all of his questions, stayed to the points. So yeah, I would very much like to talk to that dude again, but about something that has nothing to do with the non sequitur bullshit show that's been going on over on their channel, or I should say his channel now. Kyle, you dick. Okay. At Resurrect, did I did know you had those warm fuzzy feelings for Jism? Aw, that's cute. Huh, damn fucking straight. Definitely get a warm fuzzy fucking feeling. Fucking asshole, fucking dumbass piece of fucking dog shit. Anyway, uh, Grifty K at Resurrect, would you rather Bob Noodle, Doodle, or Riley? um, would you rather? Um, fuck it. Let's just go with Riley. Let's make this a full train wreck. At Red Reddick, if you were to date a flat Earth girl, which pickup line would you use? A, I'll convert for you, or B, does this rag smell of chloroform? Wow. Okay. What would be my pickup line for a flat Earth chick? Um. Wow. That's a question right there. What would be my pickup line for a flat Earth chick? Um. Hey, babe. I guess the Earth isn't the only thing that's flat. Moving on. So let's see. At Res Rhetoric, what would you do if for some reason everyone in the world died apart from you and all the flat earthers? God damn it. I don't fucking know. I hate these fucking hypotheticals. So it's just me and a bunch of flat earthers. I'll just say, God damn it. I guess run away to a deserted island and just live by myself, living off the land and coconuts. That's basically it. Just move to an island. Don't tell anyone where the fuck I am, and just basically live the rest of my life there and hope to never meet any of them ever the fuck again. Yeah. That would be my go-to plan. Just run the fuck away, because at that point there's no reason for me to stay here. I need to get the fuck out of Dodge. So yeah. Pay McRae. Haha, we're breaking him. Which flat tard would you take into space, and what would you do with them once there? That's actually a really good question. I would bring Nathan Thompson with me to space. I would bring Nathan Thompson to the International Space Station, and what would I do with him while I'm there? Well, actually, it depends where in space that I would go. So, for example, if I went to the International Space Station, what I would do is I would take him to the cupola and bash his fucking face against the glass and saying, "Does it look flat? Does it fucking look flat?" Or if we went to the moon, I would bash his head against one of the landing legs of the limb and go, "Do you see this? See how we've been here before, you motherfucker?" And then also, if we went to Mars, I would bash his face against, one of the defunct rovers like Spirit or Opportunity. Go, "You see this? See, they actually did do science. They actually did go here. You see this?" So basically, depending on where we went, I would bash his head against the windows of the cupola, one of the landing legs of the limb, or against one of the rovers, the defunct rovers on Mars. And then when Curiosity eventually goes, kaput, because eventually it will, bash his face against that rover next. So yes, I would take Nathan Thompson with me, and then bash his face again. It would come back with a few black eyes, maybe a broken nose, but you know what? He would at least be smarter. Anyway, moving on. At Red's Rhetoric, what would you rather have, $1 for every flat Earth brain cell, or $50? I would take $50. So let's see. At Red's Rhetoric, what's your favorite planet? My favorite planet is Saturn, because it doesn't matter what science you do. It really doesn't. The science that I support is more awesome, because I can show you a picture of Saturn and I win because Saturn. And yeah, that's basically it. When you look at Saturn, you can't help but be amazed at its beauty. All right. At Red's Rhetoric, would you rather have teeth for hair or hair for teeth? Teeth for hair or hair for teeth? I'll take teeth for hair. Let's see. At Red's Rhetoric, who is your favorite flat earther? I think I've already mentioned that, but I'm going to go with Jeranism, because he was the first dipshit I decided to go against and royally fucking own, and still the most famous debate that he's ever fucking had. So there's that. At Red's Rhetoric, is Earth flat? No. At Red's Rhetoric, how about nominating Kyle for Dumb Fuck of the Year? Now here's the thing. For Kyle to do what he did, was he a dumb fuck or was he an asshole? Because those are different things, okay? You can be an asshole and still be smart. You can be a dumb fuck and be nice. See? So was Kyle doing an asshole move, or was he doing it because he was a dumb fuck? So again, they're not they're not the same. So we got to make sure that that we're nominating him for the right reason. So asshole. He didn't do it because of ignorance. So basically, I would say that that disqualifies Kyle from being nominated for Dumb Fuck of the Year. Yeah. So I don't think he can be nominated for Dumb Fuck of the Year. But if the court of public opinion disagrees with me and wants to nominate him for Dumb Fuck of the Year, who the fuck am I to disagree with them? So yeah. But keep in mind that there has to be a good reason to nominate somebody for Dumb Fuck of the Year. And being an asshole is not a legitimate reason to nominate somebody. So just throwing that out there. So, but if someone else wants to make the asshole of the year award, I'm not going to steal that one. That can be all yours. So if you want to nominate him for that, be my fucking guest. He definitely has my vote. Fucking prick. So let's see. Let's see. Let's see. At Red's Redick, his doubling down leads a nomination for Dumb Fuck of the Year. It was a dumb fuck move for him to double down on pretty much everything. So yeah, I would say yeah, that you do make a valid argument there that could be grounds to nominate him for Dumb Fuck of the Year. Just get support for it. If people support nominating Kyle for Dumb Fuck of the Year, I will of course have no choice but to give them what the audience wants, because I don't choose the Dumb Fuck of the Year. I just moderate the entire thing. So a panel of people decide who gets nominated, and then you all put in your votes. And the winner is the guy who gets the most votes. That's basically it. Feature pick for $100 Australian again. Shit, dude. Dumb Fuck of the Year for thinking he could get away with it, Reds. Again, that is very valid grounds for Dumb Fuck of the Year. Because again, the initial act doesn't have to be the thing that nominates you for Dumb Fuck of the Year. What can nominate you for Dumb Fuck of the Year is what you do after that fact. Do you double down? Or do you apologize, recognize that you were wrong, and work to reverse whatever damage you may have caused? Since Kyle did in fact double down and basically fucking lied through his goddamn teeth, yes, that is grounds for nomination. I totally get that. So if you guys can gather support for nominating Kyle for Dumb Fuck of the Year, who am I to say no to that? Obviously, I'm a fucking nobody when it comes to saying no to you guys. So yes, if you guys can get support to nominate Kyle for Dumb Fuck of the Year, I will support it. Kyle, in my opinion, is not dumb. He's an asshole. Doubling down does give you guys grounds. I think he did it not because he's dumb, but because he is very prideful and doesn't know how to admit when he was wrong. So he's just an asshole with really strong opinions and doesn't like to admit when he's wrong. That's more of a pride issue rather than an intellectual issue. So again, it is what it is. But yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much again, Feature Pick, for $100. I greatly appreciate it. I'm going to put that money towards a laptop capture card because I need another one for the telescope. I'll be going to Best Buy today, motherfuckers. So let's see. At Red Shredder, what is your relationship with GE prior to this mess? I think GE is, deep down, I still think he's a good guy. I think he's fucking wrong. I think he's easily triggered, and I think he's kind of a dumbass in this particular situation. In reality, I have nothing against GE. I really don't. I don't have anything against GE. I wish him nothing but the best. I wish KC nothing but the best. I'm not going to, if I bumped into them on the street, and they invited me to have a beer or something like that, I wouldn't say no. Now, what is my relationship with GE on YouTube or Twitter or anything? I'm not talking to GE. I really am not. And I don't plan on collabing with GE anymore in the future. I don't plan on interacting with them in any way. I still think that when it comes to the Kyle and Steve McRae situation, that he can quite frankly go fuck himself, and I will stand behind that 110%. But in the grand scheme of things, I have nothing against GE. Am I going to interact with him? Probably not. Are we probably going to be friends again after this? Probably not. In reality, he's going to have to do his own thing. I'm going to do my own thing. If they say any bullshit, I'm going to call it out. But I don't wish him any, any hardship in the future. Basically, go ahead and do what you got to do, GE. I'll do whatever I got to do, and we'll just go our separate ways at that point. So, yeah. So, let's see. For $10 for science, thank you very much. Taz Frost at Red's Rhetoric. Do you think the flat Earth debate has been beneficial for your life monetarily, providing new camera equipment and funding for you to go to various launches, which you seem to enjoy? Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Without a question. You guys, your super chats, your guys' donations have made it possible for me to get the footage that I have gotten. You're the reason I have a drone. You're the reason I have two P900s and a P1000. You are the reason I was able to get an external monitor, a laptop, 2 capture cards for live streaming capabilities, unlimited hotspot for my fucking cell phone so I can actually stream the damn thing. You guys have made this possible, and I will be forever thankful for that. So the answer to that question, abso-fucking-lutely, without a doubt. And you guys continue to support me at this point. You know what? I appreciate it, and I'm going to do whatever I can to get you guys the quality footage that you guys have been asking for. And I'm basically going to do my best with what you guys provide. So once again, thank you for everyone. But to answer that question, yes, absolutely, 100%. So let's see. Wolfgang at Red's Rhetoric. Would you be interested to join Jose J.G. Gonzalez Earth-Shaped Discussion show sometime? It's basically open discussion show like Nathan Oakley, but no muting, and you can have conversation. Sure, I'll consider it. But yeah, anyway. If I'll take a look at his discussions. If I like what I see in that there actually is no muting and it's not handled like Nathan fucking Oakley, then sure, I'll be more than happy to join sometime. I'll go ahead and look into that, and actually, yeah, I'll probably join in over the next few days if I like what I see. Cy Man Dan, hello Cy, how's it going? At Red's Rhetoric, would you stand under a Falcon 9 launch if they built a statue of you outside Kennedy Space Center? No, because I want to live. So hope that answers that question. Great. I would very much not like to die. Would I like a statue of myself outside of, the outside the Cape? Sure, absolutely. Why the fuck not? Who wouldn't? But I kind of want to live. From what I've been told, those that stand underneath the Falcon 9 during liftoff don't live to tell the tale. I actually heard that just the sound from the Falcon 9 is enough to make your organs basically jelly. Just the sound of a rocket launch can kill you if you're close enough. Just the sound. Fuck. So, Houseoy, hey Red, where's my money, fucker? Hey Houseoy, it's on that conveyor belt. So to answer that question, at Red's Rhetoric, how your day, evening, mornings is going great. Thank you so much. At Red's Rhetoric, he is a dumb fuck for being an asshole. Some people are an asshole and not a dumb fuck. But like I said, the argument can be made. Once again, people, if you guys can get support behind nominating Kyle for Dumb Fuck of the Year, we will support it. Okay? Unlike the Non Sequitur show, we actually listen to public opinion on that. Oh, God. Oh god, what the fuck is wrong with us? At Red's Rec, any contenders for Dumbfuck of the Year? Yes, plenty. Anthony Liley, of course. Flat Earth Aussie Jesus, definitely. Now here's who I would choose personally. My choice would be Flat Earth Aussie Jesus, and the reason I say that, the reason I say Flat Earth Aussie Jesus is because when you go so dumb, when you become such a fucking idiot that you actually say that the sun is an interdimensional portal and you base that on absolutely nothing, you have become a level of dumbfuck. You have reached a level of dumbfuck that I can't really comprehend in reality. So my vote would be Flat Earth Aussie Jesus. Now, of course, other people have said some stupid fucking shit too. Just look at Anthony Riley's entire channel, for example. But in this case, I'm going to go with the guy that claims that the sun is an interdimensional portal. And if you don't like it, get bent. But again, not up to me who wins. The public will decide who wins Dumbfuck of the Year. Just saying. Okay, so anyway, he's just high as fuck at Red Thread. You know, that might be true. That might be true, and we'll have to argue that when it comes time to nominate dumb fucks for Dumb Fuck of the Year. But like I said, Flat Earth Aussie Jesus thinks he's the next Galileo. Oh yeah, I know, right? I fucking know. He thinks he's the next Galileo. Fuck. This is the part where you have to have a facepalm protection warning just plastered over everything. God. At Red's Rhetoric, has Trigger Tits contacted you lately? You know, ever since he won Dumbfuck of the Year, I haven't heard anything from the guy. So, no, ever since he won Dumbfuck of the Year, that was the last I ever heard of the dude. Don't know what he's doing now. Don't really fucking care, and don't care to find out. So yeah, yeah. But to answer your question, no. Trigger Tits has not contacted me. Has not commented on any of my videos, at least as far as I'm aware. Has not messaged me on Twitter or anything like that. So yeah, he won Dumbfuck of the Year, and then he fucked off. So I don't know. Maybe he learned his lesson. Maybe he didn't. Who the fuck knows? He retired at the top. Well, apparently, Ryan. Apparently he retired at the top. And you know what? You know, go out guns blazing in that case. How's that for your Iron fucking Throne, dumbass? Okay. At Red's Rec, remember he also says the moon is a glass ball filled with helium by giants from Earth from the Grand Canyon. At Red's Redick, on a scale of 1 to Dumbfuck of the Year, how stupid is JM Truth? JM Truth is definitely DFOT. Unfortunately, in my opinion, he's not DFOTY. That honor, in my opinion, goes to Flat Earth Aussie Jesus. But again, it's not up to me who wins. It's not up to me who wins. You guys decide who wins, not me. I'm just the asshole that counts the votes at the end and then makes a show about it. So, yes, that is a thing. Jess Van Brockhoven, Broekhoven. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I apologize if I fucked that up. When will you start the live? When will you start with the live launch stream? More info appreciated. Okay. So right now, the Falcon Heavy is scheduled for the 24th. And it's scheduled for the 24th going into the 25th because the launch window extends past midnight. Now, if we go to Spaceflight now and then go to launch schedule, you'll see that it says the launch window opens at 11:30 p.m. and extends to 3:30 a.m. Again, going from the 24th to the 25th. So what I plan on doing is having the SpaceX live stream being played on Astronomy Live cell phone. About T-minus 10 minutes from launch, at T-minus 10 minutes, I will start the live stream. If the launch gets postponed, I will stop the live stream and then wait again to restart it after we're at T-minus 10 minutes again. So at 10 minutes out, I will start the live stream and then go from there. But that is the plan as of right now. And the only reason I'm doing that would be to preserve battery life, to not tax the laptop, and just basically because in order to live stream, the camera has to be on, and so does the monitor and the capture cards and everything like that. So to conserve battery, I will try to stick to within 10 minutes from T0. So that will be when I start the live stream. I can confirm that the Bool will be joining me, which is great. We have ourselves a pick-em-up truck to carry all of our equipment, including a dog. So yeah, I will be going. I'll be really happy to include him, but I will instruct David to start the stream 10 minutes from T0. So there we go. At T-minus 10 minutes, that's when we start the stream. Let's see. At Red's Rhetoric, what do you think about Kyle involving... can't fucking speak today. English.exe has stopped working. What do you think about Kyle involving Jimmy Snow in the ongoing mess about the Non Sequitur show? I think it's fucking bullshit, as I've said. Basically, if you are taking Kyle's side in this, I think you're on the wrong fucking side, just point fucking blank. There is no way that you can look at this where Kyle looks good. Just point fucking blank. It cannot be done. So when I say that Kyle is in the wrong, I mean that in totality. And if you disagree with that, then in my opinion, you are also in the wrong. So if anyone gets involved with this, they would have to be involved in a way that says, I disagree with the actions of Kyle Curtis in some way, shape, or form, no matter how gently or bluntly they wish to put it in order to get my support on that position or for their position. But if you are involved in this and your position is anything other than Kyle was an asshole, then I'm sorry, your position is one that I don't really support. So let's see. At Red's Reddick, how many birds is the space between the flat earther's ears? About 7 birds. About 7 birds. I'm going to go with 7. I'm going to go with 7 birds. So let's see. Ego on full display with Kyle. That much I definitely agree with. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. So can't really blame you for saying that because I agree with it. All right. Am I allowed to be disappointing Kyle and not really angry? Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Stupid Monkey at Red's Right. What was that launch date again, please? The 24th going into the 25th of this month. Launch window opens at 11:30 p.m. and extends to 3:30 a.m. And our goal will be to start the live stream about 10 minutes out from T0. At Red's Reg, which Flurf would you like to kick in the balls first? Jeranism, definitely. Yeah, of course, I would assume that I am that violent type of person. But if I absolutely had to kick a flat earther in the balls, it would be Jeranism. Basically, it would be Jeranism. Hypothetically, if I donated 300 pounds, would you tickle my balls? The answer is yes, I would. Although I still don't see you donating. So yeah, not seeing you donating. Come on, chop chop. Let's get this going. No Still don't see that. Still don't see that 300-pound super chat. You know. Still no 300-pound super chat. Like, yeah, I guess you really don't want your balls tickled. Just point it out there. So to be clear, you do not want your balls tickled. You don't have 300 pounds. Well, then fuck off, dude. Anyway, moving on. So let's see. Microbloganism at Red's Rhetoric. Trolley problem. Go. I would kill the 1 and not the 5. There you go. At Red's Rhetoric. I take my hat off to you and Bull. Respect for standing behind Steve like you guys did. Awesome friends. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see. At Red's Rhetoric. Can I have RV's fun to attend the rocket launch, seeing as he is bitch made? Leon's logic. If you can get support for that, absolutely. I actually am thinking, now that you mentioned that, I'm actually thinking about having a get together at a rocket launch just for all of us to show up. So if you guys think that might be a good idea, you know, then hit me up. Let's get something planned out where I could have multiple people just come on over and we can have, you know, like a nice cookout, a nice Red's Rhetoric themed gathering where there's a rocket launch in the background. I think it would be an absolute fucking blast to meet all you people. So I would say, yeah, you know, I would definitely go for it. Let's see. At Red's Rhetoric, is there any conspiracy you do believe in? I would say, yeah, that the government spies on its citizens, that, you know, that they have done some shady shit in the past. I also am a little bit questionable about the Iraq wars in reality. And I'm also a little bit concerned about the whole Boeing conspiracy, considering that they're now starting to fall out of the fucking sky. I think Boeing knew about the problem beforehand and basically wanted to wait until actual deaths happened before they decided to do anything about it, because money. So yeah, I do believe in conspiracies, I guess, but I don't, but some people wouldn't even call those conspiracies. So, it's whatever. Why are you inviting people to join our rocket launches? I don't share my body with just anyone. Wait, fuck. Okay. Mary kill fuck Jism Bob RV. Oh fuck. I just fucking off myself at that point. You know what? Fuck that. I would just off myself. There's no point. At Red's Rhetoric, are you really as ugly as people say? Many people have thrown up as a result of seeing my hideously ugly face. Yes. My face is basically what happens when Crib Death is personified as a visual representation of a face. Yes. I would say that, yes, my face is absolutely fucking hideous and should not be gazed upon by anyone who has any self-respect. So yes. And it's yeah, anyway, don't look at my face. I am ugly as fuck. All right, so let's see. Okay, at Red's Rhetoric, hey, just wanted to pop in and say I subbed to you finally. I cried over the recent thing that happened on that other channel. I won't say any more on the topic. Many hearts. Well, I'm sorry that the last batch of bullshit upset you. Fear not, there will be something that rises from those ashes. I am currently working with Steve McRae in the background. By the way, we need an idea for the name of whatever show we're going to make to replace the Non Sequitur show. And no, I'm not going to be very underhanded about it. No, we are literally going to make a show with the purpose of replacing the Non Sequitur show. So that's our goal. So guys, if you have any ideas for the name of the show that you would like us to make, you know, show name ideas, tweet at me. let's go ahead and see what you guys come up with. I think I just unleashed the dogs of hell on my Twitter. So, yeah, anyway. So let's see. At Reds Rhetoric, do you think a Flurf could ever go back to Globe? Yes, I've seen that happen many times. One of them was by a flat earther by name of No Concepts. He went from flat Earth to Globe. There was another guy whose name escapes me, but he went from being a flat earther to a geocentrist, and I was like, well, at least you got the shape right. I guess that's an improvement. In my opinion, even though geocentrism is just as wrong as flat Earth retardation, I think flat Earth nonsense is more dumb than geocentrist nonsense. Just throwing that out there. So, yeah. And Tiger Dan. Yes. So, yeah. Flat Earthers the Gathering. Oh, God. My life is quite geocentrist. I see what you did there, Geo. Fucking cocksucker. Called the show Steve's Rhetoric. Wow. Welcome to the Occam's Razor Variety Hour. I am your host, Red's Rhetoric, and I am your host, Steve McCrae. We are two hosts that are assholes. Welcome. Let us begin. You misspelled that, Geo. It's egocentrist owned. Have you ever looked into electric universe theory? I have. I didn't like what I found, so I just never got super into it. So I have looked into it, but to say that I know everything about the electric universe theory would be stretching it a bit. Let's see. Call it opinions and assholes. I love that idea. Although I imagine a show with that kind of name would be quickly demonetized just altogether. So even I totally agree about Cunt Rhetoric Show. I totally agree that should be the name, but I think that would be perpetually demonetized. Just pointing that out there. So yeah. How about the non-Kyle show? Ooh. Goddamn. Yeah. Welcome to In Perpetuity. There we go. I fucking love it. Welcome to In Perpetuity. I'm your host, Red's Rhetoric, and I am your host, Steve McCrae, where we actually understand the meaning of that word. In today's episode, yeah, I like that. I like that show idea. I notice you use plenty of quotes from Cool Hard Logic in older videos. Are you a bit of a fangirl of Cool Hard Logic? I kind of worship the ground he spits on. I hope that answers your question. Let's see. Quantum Reach Around, not the Non Sequitur Show. I guess. The Decent Debate Channel. I like that. I like that again. Again, check. Okay, fine, Jared. I'll check Twitter. Jesus fucking Christ. God damn, 52 notifications. Holy fuck. No fallacies allowed. 2 assholes, 1 topic. Wow. Ouch. Ad hoc show. But can you do awful music, Reds? If so, you're going to become 95% of the show. I can do awful music. I actually fucking can. Yes, I can. I can do awful music. I can totally do that. We'll just make our intro. No, no, I have an idea. We will make our intro shitty flute music, and just go with that, and we'll still surpass non sequitur. How's that for an intro song, you jackass? Look how much work we put into it. Look how it's 95% of the fucking show. At Red's Rhetoric, who's your favorite flat Earth debunker? Myself. I am my favorite flat Earth debunker. At Red's Rhetoric, Donkey Rhetoric and Steve McCree. I like that. I like that idea. I like that idea. 95% LOL. Use the theme of Crazy Bus. If you don't know it, look it up. Ryan Edwards. 'Tis I. Fully Sequitur. The Ad Hominem Show. The 95% Show. But I think that should be a catchphrase. Welcome to the whatever show. We are the 95%. God. You know what? No, I have an idea. Not only will we make an intro that is absolutely fucking horrible when it comes to music. I think what we should do is we should play shitty flute music, but I think what we can do in to make it even shittier is play shitty flute music over a cell phone through the mic onto the show and just make that the intro every fucking time. Let's see if this works. Okay, I'm going to do shitty flute music. Let's do Take On Me. I think that will be a good intro, or we can do, let's see, what other shitty flute songs do they have? All right, let's do this one. I think this is gonna be it. I think that should be I think that should be our intro right there. I think that should be our intro right there. You know what? Fuck it. That's our intro. That is our new intro. I have made the decision right now that this is our intro. Okay, it's done. I've chosen it. I play a fucking show with shitty flute music as the intro. And we're still better than Kyle. How's that? Fuck your 95%, dude. God. Be like, oh, we're gonna put so much effort. We're gonna put so much effort into this fucking intro. We're gonna beat that 95%. When in reality, all you're gonna get is. We also need graphics. We also need graphics that's like written in crayon by like a 5-year-old. How's that for graphics, you shit? I think we should actually work overtime to have the shittiest graphics, the shittiest music and everything, and still be better than Kyle. Fuck your 95%. Just saying. 2 guys, 1 dumpster. You know what? I like it. I fucking like it. Graphics. Crapix. Yes. Oh, God. Steve McRae, the 50/50 Show. Ooh, the 50/50 Show. Artwork created by Deadpool. I am the show. So Jism level graphics. Ooh. Have Jism make the graphics. That's a good idea. That is, that's actually a really good idea. Have Jism make the graphics because his graphics are shit, like actual shit. Huh? I think we, yeah. I'm gonna go with that. I like that idea. Have Jism make the graphics because his graphics are shit. Great. We've already figured this out. So let's see. We have, yeah. I'm gonna use shitty flute. Okay, next question. Okay. Make stop motion using images made in MS Paint. Oh God. Flurf graphic style. All right, let's see. Questions, and we're going to take this off air in about 5 minutes because dude is going to arrive here shortly, and I got plans today. So yippee! Time to go to Bradenton. JM Truth with his Photoshop PhD. Did he actually say that? Because if so, wow, what a turd. Hey, at ResReg, you promised us debunking ending, and that'll happen, but later. I got plans. We will get to the debunking ending later. It will happen later when I get back from Bradenton. Okay, I need to be in Bradenton. I'm not in Bradenton right now, so I need to get there first, come back, and then we can do it. The first show, Red versus Mark Sargent. He won't do it. Mark Sargent will not do it. That fucking pansy has ran away from a debate with me for 4 goddamn years. Mark Sargent will not do it. Period. Listen, I would be happy to be proven wrong on that, but I am going to place my bet on Mark Sargent not doing it. Mark Sargent will not debate me at all, ever, period. I don't think that's possible. Have I tried? Oh, most definitely. I've called him out multiple fucking times. Back when the Non Sequitur Show wasn't a total clusterfuck, I actually called him out on the Non Sequitur Show. And Mark Sargent knew of the Non Sequitur Show because of that. So, yeah. At Resurrect, love the crappy flute music. I do too. That's going to be our intro. Mark Sargent equals bitch made. Totally fucking agree. Say Patricia will be there. Red live on my way to work? Hell yes. At Resurrect, the Gone Sequitur Show. Ooh, I like that. Mark Sargent won't debate anyone, not unless he's being paid for it. So maybe that's an option. We should be like, hey, Mark, I will pay you this amount of money to debate me on my channel. At Resurrect, did Kyle really try to get Bull back? Yes, he did. And Bull was having absolutely none of it. Why would Bull trust him ever the fuck again? Why would anyone trust him ever again, given his behavior? And given the fact that instead of doing the right thing, he decided to double down. Why should anyone with a fucking brain between their ears trust Kyle ever the fuck again? Bull is not dumb. Bull is not dumb. Bull basically told me that wasn't going to happen. That was not going to happen. He's untrustworthy. And in the long run, he's probably just going to get screwed over again. So no, absolutely not. No. David is not going back. And I applaud him for making that decision. I'm sorry. His reputation has been absolutely fucking destroyed. So Steve is not going to do a show with him ever again, even if offered. Bull is not going to do a show with him again. He was offered and promptly refused. And I think the only solution that Steve would be happy with right now is to see the Non Sequitur show basically get liquidated or get stagnated. Basically, no more episodes on the Non Sequitur show. No more, specials where Mr. Atheist is dual streaming onto the show. Basically, the show dies right then and there. The videos stay up so people can still watch what was great about the Non Sequitur show up until the point that Kyle decided to fucking ruin it. But if Kyle wants to continue and go his own way, he would have to make his own show. I think that would be the only solution that both Steve and Bullinator would be happy with. The Non Sequitur show gets liquidated or stagnated, and Kyle makes a new channel and goes his own way. Because at this point, what has happened is that the Non Sequitur show has become the side bitch to Mr. Atheist. So what you're viewing is really Mr. Atheist's second channel. That's what the Non Sequitur show has become at this point. Totally unfair to the people who put their fucking heart and soul into that channel. Totally unfair to Steve. Totally unfair to David. And totally unfair to the people who support that show financially. It's sickening. It fucking sucks. And yeah, I honestly think that's the only way, that's the only right way at this point, is to liquidate the show or just make it stagnant. That's basically it at this point. Feature pick. I love to see Non-Sec, GE, and KC's channel die. Sorry, Reds, I don't sugarcoat things. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Feature pick, thank you very much for your super chat again. Holy fucking shit. And second of all, I totally agree. No one should sugarcoat everything. Everyone should be very clear about voicing their displeasure. Now, here's the thing. There is a line to be drawn here. Do not post threats. Do not, wish death upon them or anything like that. But do voice your displeasure and be like, I really do hope that your decision to back Kyle in this hostile takeover bites you in the fucking ass. I hope you lose subs. I hope you lose support. And I hope you lose patrons because of it. Because at the end of the day, this was a hostile takeover. Don't let GE or KC or Kyle or Mr. Atheist or whoever the fuck sugarcoat it. This was a hostile takeover. This was done on purpose to sideline Steve. And basically anyone who didn't like that was told to get bent. Unfortunately, the people who didn't like that were also the same people who were supporting the show financially. And Kyle has lost so many patrons because of it, so many subscribers because of it, and his ratings, his like to dislike ratios are in the fucking toilet. Last time he was doing a dual stream with Mr. Atheist, basically again making the Non Sequitur show a side bitch channel to Mr. Atheist. And just look at the like to dislike ratio. Look at the comments section, and people are being like, dude, I did not subscribe to the Non Sequitur show to see you be this guy's bitch. I did not subscribe to the Non Sequitur show to see the channel go in this direction, where we're basically talking about safe spaces and gender identity politics. Like, what the actual fuck? I came for philosophy, science, topics that actually fucking matter. So it's like, yeah, identity politics definitely has its place. The LGBTQ, central topics, those have their place. But don't make it every fucking day in every episode you fucking do. So it's like, what the actual fuck, dude? All right? You made the Non Sequitur show the second channel to Mr. Atheist. That's what you did. If that was your vision of the Non Sequitur show, then yeah, I hope it's everything you wished for and more. In that, I hope it bites you all in the fucking ass. So Yes, absolutely. Feature pick, I totally fucking agree. Thank you so much for your $100 super chat. Thank you so much. But yeah, people should keep voicing their displeasure. Even though it helps their algorithms, it's not helping their subscriber count. Still down thumb them. You know, I still down thumb them to this day. I am going to continuously let Kyle know that I do not approve of this bullshit. All right? That is it. At Red's Rhetoric, what did Kyle do in summary? Some of us are completely lost on this topic. Oh, fuck. Okay. Let me go ahead and just make sure I get my thoughts down because I've actually written a little bit about this. Okay, there was a spat between Steve and Kyle, all right? Steve got into a bit of an argument with a few prominent people that were also friends of Kyle. Kyle didn't like that. Kyle was seeing a lot of strife developing between like Gala's engineer and KC, also with Aaron Raw and Matt Dillahunty, who refused to come on the show and do interviews because Steve McRae was a host on the show. So Kyle had a decision to make: either sideline Steve or piss off his friends. He chose to sideline Steve instead of pissing off his friends, and also in the hopes that this would prompt Aaron Raw and Matt Dillahunty to do a few episodes with them so that, you know, the Non-Star Show could be popular and everything like that, instead of sticking to their fucking guns and saying, this is my co-host, if you don't like it, you're fucking lost, get bent. No. You know, in my opinion, if Steve was my co-host and I had that 50% agreement with him, if we started this channel together, then this is our show. All right? Oh, you don't want to come on because my co-host hurt your fifis? Fuck you. But Kyle didn't have the balls to stand up for himself or his co-host. He didn't have the balls to stand up to his friends whose fifis were hurt, so he decided to sideline Steve. So on the day that this shit finally hit the fan, I or myself, Steve, and Bullinator were in a call waiting to start a Flat Earth hangout. Not a hangout, but a discussion with 33 and me. Before that hangout even went live, Kyle came in and was like, nope, we're not doing this, and whatever. And, you know, Kyle just didn't want to have the conversation as to why Steve was getting scheduled less and less and less, when the actual reason was already known. It's because Steve McRae hurt the fifis of Kyle's friends and the guests that he wanted to get onto the show eventually. So on the day that the shit hit the fan, like I said, I was scheduled to have a Flat Earth debate on the Non Sequitur Show. I texted Kyle to inform him to send the join link to Steve McRae because I told him I would not do the Non Sequitur Show without Steve McRae being there. He sent me a text in reply saying that, oh, well, if that's the case, you don't have to do the show tonight. We'll find someone else. You're just going to have to trust me on this. You're just going to have to trust my judgment on this. Spoiler alert, I didn't trust his fucking judgment on this. So we decided to have a conversation with Kyle. So when Kyle came in, he just responded to saying that, nope, not doing it. And fuck this, fuck you guys, fuck everyone. And basically, long story short, after the conversation was over, removed Steve McRae from having any sort of access to the channel, Patreon, Teespring, or anything else that generates revenue. Removed Bull from all of the same things, the channel, the Patreon, the Teesprings, if he even had access to begin with, and basically did a hostile fucking takeover of the entire show that they started together. So in the background, what Kyle was doing was that he was changing the passwords to literally everything so that everything would have to go through him. And because of that, Kyle basically had the opportunity, the ability, and did a hostile takeover of the entire show, fucking over Steve McRae, fucking over Bullinator, and fucking over that episode for that particular evening. And for what? And for what? Because some people's fifis were hurt because they couldn't get the fuck over themselves because of the definition of the word engineer. Because Matt Dillahunty and Aaron Raw got hurt that Steve had made a blog post about how their arguments absolutely were abysmal in one aspect or another. Steve wasn't coming from a bad place with any of those things. But because their fifis got hurt, or because there was possible financial potential that Kyle just simply didn't want to share with Steve anymore, not that he had been doing that anyway this entire time, as Steve hasn't seen a fucking dime from the Non Sequitur show, it all branched off to Kyle did a dick move. Steve was the victim here, as was Boole, and Kyle, instead of backtracking and working overtime to fix this black eye on the Non Sequitur show that he made, he decided to double down. That's the entire story in a nutshell. So, oh yeah, justification 95 fucking percent. Give me a goddamn break. Him doing 95% of the fucking work was the biggest pile of shit. Like, wow. All right, let's see. At Redsreg, what happened to Kyle's threat towards you? Did he go any further than just baseless threats? Now his threats were, I guess, I mean, okay. Somebody super chatted my question, so Kyle would have to read it. He basically said the following. He said, "Look, I may have said things in the moment. If I made any threats, that was not cool." Essentially, I'm paraphrasing here. These aren't the exact words he said, but he's like, "I may have said some things in the heat of the moment. Probably didn't mean it. Don't know what specifically you're referring to, but that's not the person I want to be. So, whatever." But basically, yeah, he threatened me. So I already read that particular text message that he sent me, but I'm not going to read it again just because, as far as I'm aware, Kyle has no intention on following through on it. But even if he did follow through on it, I say fucking do it, because it's not going to damage me in any way, shape, or form. The only thing it's going to damage in reality is just me laughing my ass off. It's basically gonna be like, oh, well, that would have been funny if you hadn't said this shit, but I guess now that the cat's out of the bag, it's not funny anymore, so whatever. In reality, it's nothing catastrophic. It's nothing big. It's nothing that I was actually worried about. So when he said it, I was like, fucking do it, bitch. Fucking do it. Do it. No, like seriously, right the fuck now. Do it. Kyle, do it. Do it. Right the fuck now. Do it. But yeah, he was like, "Oh, you just might want to be ready. I haven't decided what I'm going to do about that video that you sent me." I'm like, "Oh, you mean the video where you gave your fucking approval and I have a message from you saying such? Cool. Way to shoot yourself in the foot there, buddy. You're really good at doing that." You know what I mean? But yeah. So let's see. Do you wish GE was debating you instead of Tom earlier? Yes, definitely. In fact, that was the original thing. GE refused to do that debate. And here's the thing. Modern day debates actually went to GE first. I said yes immediately. GE refused. So yeah. Anyway, hold on 1 second. Sorry, guys, had a phone call real quick. Had to tell me I would call them back. Turns out my ride is about 5 minutes away, so that's good. Anyway, moving on. Thanks for elaborating. Fucking love your attitude towards threats. LMAO. It is what it is. So he's just making things worse for himself by threatening people. Kyle, Reds, or Boole never threatened Kyle. Yep, never threatened Kyle. I just said that the court of public opinion would speak. And guess what? They fucking did. Was I wrong? Was I fucking wrong? Oh, I wasn't? Gee, no fucking shit. To the surprise of literally nobody, Red's rhetoric was fucking right again. To the surprise of literally fucking nobody, Red's rhetoric was right again. Who would have fucking thunk it? Who would have thought that Red's rhetoric would be right? Wow, what a fucking shocker. Anyway, So because my ride is going to be here in 10 minutes, I'm going to start wrapping this up. So let me go ahead and read 2 final super chats. So Hippie Dan for $5 at Reds Rhetoric, name suggestion, Conquering Ignorance, and question. Did Aaron ever actually say he wouldn't come on the show? It's not his MO. You know what? I didn't see Aaron Raw ever. Okay, let me phrase it this way. I've never heard Aaron Raw say that, and I've never seen him type that. So I'm taking all that from word of mouth from Kyle. Apparently, according to Kyle, Aaron Raw would not come on the show unless Steve McRae wasn't there. That's all on Kyle. Now that's for Kyle to justify because Kyle's the one that initially made the assertion. But when it comes to me going directly to the horse's mouth, I haven't asked him because in reality, it's irrelevant to whether or not what Kyle did was shitty behavior or not. And finally, for $5, we have Stephen Potts. T-Jump is arguing with me on Twitter now and is trying to say his position last night was psychology and not just wanting to believe in Kyle's thoughts. I would like to have a conversation with T-Jump again. He's more than welcome on my channel. But as far as the debate last night, I have nothing bad to say about the guy. I think at the very end of that debate, we actually landed on solid ground. There seemed to be a lot of things that we agreed on. There was more things that we agreed on than we disagreed on. So at the end of the day, I have nothing bad to say about T-Jump, and he's honestly a really cool dude. You know, before the show actually went live, yeah, I have absolutely no problem with him. He is a cool dude. Would love to have a conversation with him again. And if we want to, or if we can rehash this issue, or if we are going to rehash this issue, yeah, I have no problem having that conversation with him again. But that's pretty much it. So my ride is about 5 minutes away. So I'm gonna, get out of here and get the fuck out of Dodge. So guys, thank you so much for being with me today to help me kill some time. And thank you so much for everyone who super chatted. Special thanks to Feature Pick and Aussie Globehead, of course. Thank you so much for that. And with that, guys, have a good one. And I will re-upload this Q&A on the Redshift later on. Have a good day, guys. Peace out.